Hello students, and welcome to another video of geometrical constructions. In today's video, we'll go through the steps in how you construct triangles when given the length of two sides and the size of one angle. Now you can remember that the triangle has three sides and three angles. All right, but in this case, you're given the length of one side, two sides, and you're given the size of one angle. Now the triangle is labeled ABC. AB, in this case, is 78 millimeters. AC is 89 millimeters, and the angle CAB is 60 degrees. Now, on the right here, you would see a triangle that represents these given dimensions. Of course, it's not accurate, right? It's just a representation. So in this case, you would see that the base AB is 78 millimeters. All right, the side AC is 89 millimeters. And the angle CAB is 60 degrees. All right, so we would use these given information to obtain or to construct this triangle. And of course, as usual, step one, we start by drawing the base. So the base here is given as 78. So we draw the line 78 millimeters long. All right, so that would be 70. The line here is 75, then 76, 77, 78. All right, we draw that line 78 millimeters long. And of course, we need to label. All right, we must always label. Good. Now, again, you might be wondering, what do I look for next? Should I find the side C, which is 89? Should I find the side BC, which we don't know the length of at this point in time? Or should I look for this angle, which is 60 degrees? All right, now you can take two approaches. You can find the length of the side AC, or you can go ahead and construct the 60-degree angle, right? The choice there is yours, but I will look at the fact that step two will be to obtain the angle or to find the angle, all right? I would take that approach. Now, if you can remember from previous lessons, we went through how to construct angles, right? And 60 degrees was one of those. So that is what we would need to do at A. So from A, we'll construct a 60-degree angle. And if you can remember, you place the compass point at A, open to a suitable radius, and you scribe an arc. All right, then you go from where the arc and the baseline intersect. You place the compass point there, and with the same measurement, you intersect that arc. All right, and from A, you draw a line straight through that intersection. And of course, you extend the line a little bit long because on that line, we'd have to find 89 millimeters, right? So that's a little long. So you extend the line a little bit longer. Now, let me just use a different shade of line because I want to emphasize a little bit on line work also. Right, so I would use a thin line to get this side, and you would see why I use that in a few minutes. Good. So here we have the base 78. We already have the base, and we have the angle, which is 60 degrees. Now, all we need to do is find the length of this line or this side, which is represented here as the 60-degree angle line, right? So what we do, we use the pair of compasses and the ruler, and we find 89. Again, if we were drawing, then we would have simply used the ruler and draw the line. to 89. But in this case, it's construction, so we need to show how we obtain the line. So we place the point at A, and we simply scribe an arc on the line, and that would give us the length of 89. And that would also give us the peak or the apex of the triangle, which is labeled C. So to complete, I would simply draw a line from from C to B. Now, if you notice, sides, they are thicker than the other. So what we do, we just brighten the AC line up to the intersection there. So the extension that we had there, it would be shown as a thin construction line, right? It's not part of the triangle, so it has to be a thin line, right? Which is a construction line. So that is how we construct a triangle when we're given the length of the two sides or any two sides and the size of any one of the angles, right? Any one of the angles. But what you need to look at is where the angle is located. So this expression tells you where the angle should be drawn. Angle CAB, which is CAB, which is this angle here, right? If it was given as, just a minute, if it was given as ABC, right, it would have been ABC, which is this angle here, should be 60 degrees. All right, so please ensure you remember that. All right, please ensure that you remember that. Now, there may be some variations with this method in the sense that the triangle is not always labeled ABC, and the angle is not always drawn from A. The angle can be drawn from B. Likewise, the angle is not always 60 degrees, right? So whatever angle is given, that is what you need to construct. For example, if you were given this as 90 degrees, right? If you were given that as 90 degrees, then all you need to do is draw a base, construct the 90-degree angle, and we remember how to do that, right? We construct the 90-degree angle and we draw the line straight up, all right? And we find the length 89 on this 90-degree line, and then we draw in the other side. All right, so whatever angle is given, that is what you would need to construct. All right, so another example, let's say this here now was A, B, C as 90 degrees. Or let's not use 90, let's use 120. All right, A, B, C as 120. All right, so in this case, we draw our triangle, sorry, we draw our base AB, right? We draw our base AB. We construct our 90 degrees from B, because looking at this expression here, it's A, B, C. So the angle should be at B. All right, so we construct our 120 degrees from B. And again, we should remember that, how it's done. And we simply extend the line, and then we find the length 89 from here to wherever it stops. And then you draw the line there, and that would give you an obtuse angle triangle, right? So in this method, you can construct any triangle. It's based on whatever information you are given, all right? So, and just remember that whatever length you are given, that is what you need to use in order to construct the triangle. Now, if you're given an angle like 71 degrees, then it's difficult to construct that. So you just simply use your protractor to obtain that angle. All right, so I ensure you pay attention to that. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to like, share the video, and subscribe also. Thank you very much. Goodbye.